you're gripping with your hands on the seat of the bench, right? You have the bench itself at an incline. So if you have a standard bench, what you're looking to do is go beyond 0. So I literally lift it up and I just lay it down, okay? So this is going beyond 0 and this is now at a decline. Now, when I have my hands gripping this bench, this is going to kind of holster all of my weight, but I'm not going to pull with my arms, because if I pull with my arms, it's going to assist me to do the movement, and I don't want any assistance whatsoever. I want my abs to do the movement. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to grab the bench, and I'm going to drive my knees towards my face, and the entire time I'm looking to keep the upper part of my butt, so literally the top of your butt, it's the only thing that touches the bench again. You never touch the middle of your glutes to the bench throughout the entire movement. So we're here, exhale, and then inhale down. Now another thing that I want you to notice is I'm driving my knees together. This is essential, okay? And I'm going to show you at different points throughout the video. But driving my knees together, okay? Driving my knees together, heels together. Exhale up, inhale down, tap the very top of the glutes, and which is at the lowest part of your lumbar, and then come back up for another strong contraction as you're exhaling out. So here it is. Exhale. Tap the elbows to the knees if you can. Inhale down. Tap just the top of the glutes and then back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, you saw that when I was driving back, which is, you know, it's kind of like an arcing kind of a movement where we are tilting our core into this posterior pelvic tilt place, driving the pelvis towards our face while driving the knees towards our face. It's essential that when we do that, we're using the core to do the movement. Again, not my hands and the strength of my upper body to do the movement. Finally, outside of not utilizing my upper body to actually pull my knees towards my face, remember, I want to use my core to do the entire movement, so I'm not aggravating my hip flexors, and I'm also not using my upper body strength, and I'm using my core strength to do the full range of motion, okay? This is also what we don't want. We don't want any momentum coming from your knee to your hip, okay? So from your knees to your hips, you want to try to keep your knees as far behind your hip flexors as you possibly can throughout the entire movement without messing up your form, okay? So again, I'm going to grip the seat of the bench. Now, from here, as I come down, right, my knees, I don't want them to go any further than this, okay? I don't want my knees to go any further than this away from my body, because if I do this right here, I can find some momentum to get myself back up. But if I keep my knees in alignment with my hips, almost in a perfectly straight line, I can't do that. I have to literally fire with all of my might coming directly from my core, specifically the rectus abdominals, to do all of the work, okay? So no loading like this. That's what you'll see, and you'll never get any work out of that. I mean, literally, test me. Try it out yourself. You will feel no work whatsoever in your core, and if you feel anything, it will be very slight, but you'll feel mostly everything coming from your hip flexors. Like your hip flexors will be getting tight. And this is not to tighten your hip flexors. This is to work your abdominals and to work them hard. So again, keep your knees directly above your hips the entire time. I'll show you 3 more reps just so you can kind of get the point. Inhale, knees together, right there. Just tapping the top of my glutes. Keeping my knees together. Now I'll show you what it looks like from a client's perspective. All right, now drive those knees towards your elbows. Good. Inhale, slow, control it. Only to touch the base or the top of the butt. Right there. Exhale. A little slower. No momentum. This is inhale. Right there. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Only touch the top of the butt. Back up. Exhale. Doing good. Nice and slow. Woo! Yes, keep those knees together, heels together. Right. Driving right to your sternal area. Boom! That's good. Nice, man. Okay, so that is essentially, that's the beginner version of what will be the extended legs. Now, when you do the extended leg position, it requires a ton of strength, a ton of focus. I don't recommend most people doing that until they've done this one for 90 full days, because this is very difficult, and your challenge is to consistently be able to get 20 repetitions going slowly like that, like 1001, 1002, 1003, boom, 1001, 1002, 1003, back to the contraction. Okay, so you try that out, get yourself to the strength where you can do up to 20 reps, and then, and only then, can you extend your legs, because you're increasing the lever point from your fulcrum. Okay, so that's just a bunch of science, but you're just increasing the lever of the movement. So as you extend your legs out, this becomes a lot harder, but you would have had to have mastered the form, or else you're still going to use your hip flexors. All right. Another thing that I recommend is that before you start doing a lot of direct abdominal work, make sure you can actually see your abs. So if you have body fat to lose, you need to have a proper diet that's going to allow you to lose the body fat, so you can see your abdominals very, very well, and you can see if there's any imbalances between the abdominals. Okay, so that's something that I actually do on my online programs. So if you're interested in something like that, reach out to me for a body transformation. But if you're just trying to develop your abs, this is a beast. Peace and love.